ABC Weather Lab. Here's Eric's forecast.
It definitely felt like winter outside today on this Sunday, but with the sun shining and when you got those brief moments for the winds to die down, it didn't feel too bad. But once those winds picked back up again, you notice that chill in the air and you really need to bundle up with the hats and gloves as temperatures only topped out in the upper 40s, but most of the day felt like those lower 40s, and that's going to set up a very frigid start to our Martin Luther King Monday. But after that, we get a nice southerly flow and some spring-like temperatures return by about Tuesday afternoon. So taking a look at the big picture across the country, we can see that storm system that produced all the snow and heavy rains across the eastern half of the country now moving out over the Atlantic, and most of us are beginning to dry out, but we can see another batch of snow moving down through the Missouri Valley and heading towards Kentucky and Tennessee, running a little bit of an Alberta clipper. That's what producing some of those light dustings of snow across those areas. But for the most part, the country's dry. We're still under that northerly flow, bringing the cooler temperatures across Acadiana, and then our next storm system heading into Pacific Northwest, bringing some showers and snow up in the Rocky Mountains. That'll eventually bring us the next chance for rain heading into Tuesday night and into Wednesday morning. Locally, though, we had those clear sunny skies today. Now starting to see some higher clouds working across the area, but we should remain mostly clear for the rest of this evening, and that will allow temperatures to start to cool off. But as mentioned, winds continued to be on the breezy side today, anywhere from 10 to 15 miles per hour throughout much of the afternoon. But now that the sun is beginning to go down, we're starting to finally see those winds let up a little bit, now anywhere from 5 to 10 miles per hour. And they should continue to die down through the rest of this evening. But with clear skies and those winds calming, temperatures are also going to be a big story. Started the day in the mid-30s, topped out at 49 officially. We're at 48 here right now. But once we lose that sun in the next 15 minutes or so, we will see these temperatures falling, and it does look like they could get rather chilly by tomorrow morning. Northern portions of Acadiana could even see some upper 20s for Alexandria over into Avoyelles Parish. Look to be right around 30 degrees for Kinder, Ville Platte, and Opelousas. That's where you might have to watch out for maybe some pipe bursting cold, but I think along the interstate, we're just going to get right along the freezing mark. Might get down to 31 for Crowley, Lafayette, 32 for Cecilia, and over towards Jennings. So I just think a light frost with some areas maybe getting into the freezing mark, but most of us should be okay for the pipes, and even down along the Gulf Coast looks to be right around the freezing mark, except for Cameron, which might hang on to near 40 degrees. But after that very freezing start, we get that southerly flow, and with sunshine, you can see a very nice warm up, 58 degrees for the high tomorrow here in Lafayette. A little cooler up to the north, but still better than where we were today, 55 degrees for Ville Platte to Alexandria. And then with some clouds moving over top the region heading into Tuesday, morning lows stay in the 50s, so a very mild start to our day, and then turning spring-like during the afternoon with that southerly flow. Highs in the upper 60s to near 70 degrees, so this cool temperatures will only be sticking around for about another 12 more hours. There you can see the clouds returning across the area Monday night and the Tuesday. Tuesday, for the most part, looks dry, just going to be very warm with that southerly flow out ahead of it. There comes our next storm system getting closer to us by about midnight, and then through the overnight hours, it'll begin to work through. So waking up Wednesday morning, could have those showers pushing into Acadiana, so it could be a wet commute come Wednesday, but you can see the heavier showers staying up to the north from Alexandria up into the Mississippi Delta and Tennessee. We'll just continue to see some light showers, maybe a rumble of thunder late in the morning and into the early afternoon, as we'll have some lingering hit or miss showers through the day before we finally see the showers come to an end by the evening. As for how much rain we could get with Wednesday's system, looks to be fairly light, anywhere from a quarter to a half-inch rain, maybe some higher totals up to the northwest from Alexandria over the Lake Charles, but I'm not expecting any real concerns with that system. So we'll just go clear and cold tonight with that light freeze and frost, 31 officially for the overnight low. So cover your plants, but I do think pipes will be okay for most of us here in Acadiana. And with the clear skies, don't forget to get out there and check out the total lunar eclipse that'll be happening this evening. The eclipse will start around 10:41, become maximum eclipse at 11:12, and then finally begin to come to an end heading towards midnight. But it should be really cool to see this with the clear skies. Just make sure you dress warmly, and as it becomes eclipsed, that's when we'll start to turn that orangish red shower. And then for our Monday, after the freezing start, we warm up nicely. 59 degrees, winds turning out of the southeast, helping us to warm up with clouds starting to move in late in the day. Most of Tuesday's dry and warm, 70 degrees for a high, but there you see the showers returning on Wednesday, 90% chance for the rain showers with us. And then a cool end to the work week, highs Mid to low 50s Thursday and Friday. Overnight lows again getting down into those lower 30s, near freezing degrees by Saturday. And then another system could be heading to Acadiana late Saturday into Sunday. But beyond that, the models are getting a little iffy, so we'll have to just kind of pay attention to that as it becomes that way. But it does look like some cooler temperatures stick with us.
So it'll be some gumbo weather throughout the week.
Yeah, it will be. So make the big pot now so you have it the rest of the week.
All right, thank you, Eric.